Hey everyone, BJ Korros here for the Hollywood Moment. We are here today at Lionsgate, all in celebration of Tyler Perry. I mean, come on, guys. Boom Madea, and I am here with
Brock O'Hearn.
And Diamond White.
guys. I mean, what an incredible journey this has been like for you. Brock, first of all, we've talked in the past, but tell us a little bit about the audition for Boom Madea for you personally.
So, craziest thing in the world, I didn't have one.
Right?
Yeah, it was insane. And you never think that doing a feature film, anything like, sorry, I know Diamond gets a little sensitive about that. but yeah, for me, it was, I guess Tyler had just seen me on Steve Harvey and a few other things, and I'd get more popular on social media. And next thing I knew, I got a call. I was meeting with him. He asked what I wanted to do. And I guess he just kept it in mind. And then next thing you know, I'm getting a call about the movie. If I want to do the movie, I was like, let me think about that real quick. Yes. Like, it was amazing.
Now, you went into Atlanta for the audition.
No.
No, you didn't.
I auditioned in LA.
You did.
Yeah, I got a call from my agent, and they were like, we have this untitled project that, you can audition for. So I went in, and it was a quick thing, and I left, and yeah.
Now, was it only one callback for you for the initial audition?
It was just one audition, and like a couple months, and they called me, and they were like, you booked this project you auditioned for, and I was like, that doesn't sound right, because it was just one audition. Normally you get like multiple callbacks, especially if it's for like a feature film. But yeah, he saw like something in me and was like, that one. So cool.
It's a true testimonial to all of Tyler's great works, and he does things quickly, as we all know, and doing the auditions, it's only befitting that the auditions are just as quick as the productions. Now, how long was the actual production for you guys for the film?
Like a week.
It was about a week.
Yeah.
Now, was that the hardest project for you, Diamond, that you've ever done? Learning the script and getting it into the can in 1 week?
I think that it was the most challenging. It taught me a lot, which I'm happy about, and just how like fast-paced it was really surprised me, because especially with it being my first feature film, it was something like now whenever I do anything else, I'm like, why is this going so slow? Everything should be moving like this. But it was really fun, and I'm so thankful for the opportunity.
Now, Brock, this was your first major film as well, and how was that journey for you once you started getting to know the actors and being a part of the film?
It just transitioned to where you come in not knowing what's going on, all these cameras, all these people, this big sets, all this stuff going on, and you just have to learn to trust it. And that's the coolest thing, is once we got to meet all the other actors, Diamond, everyone else too. And then I knew some people as well since from before, so it made it so easy for us all to mesh together and just have fun with it. But it was also very like breathtaking to be like, holy cow, I'm doing what I always dreamt about, like I'm doing it right now. This is insane. But you dive in and just love every second of it.
Now, this is a Madea question. So what has been the best wisdom you've received from Madea? Madea. Keep in mind, we're talking Madea.
To carry a hammer in your purse.
To carry a hammer in your purse. You always need it, right?
Yeah, you never know when you can be in a situation where you need a hammer.
Right? Brock, for you?
How do you even top that? I just happen to have my hammer with me.
That would be classic.
Yeah, right?
No, it's fitting for you because you're Thor.
But it would also be fitting. He should have an axe, probably, a lumberjack,
Bring something
right?
with me, yeah. With Madea, I think it's just, I don't even know what I would say for that, honestly. Like, the last thing I learned from her was, if the cops are there, run.
Right.
That was the last thing I learned.
Okay, then we're going to switch
Don't
a
do
little.
that.
Don't do that. Don't run from the
Yeah.
cops. Madea can, but you can,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So we're going to switch it over.
Okay.
What is the best wisdom you've learned from Tyler Perry?
Oh, the best wisdom. We were doing the interview we did at YouTube Space.
Oh, yeah.
And he was saying that there are going to be people like that get in your way, but they're not going to move. So you have to figure out ways to go around them and basically just keep doing the things that you love. And if they don't move from the path in front of you, you build a rocket and shoot through the ceiling. So that was something.
Yeah.
Building that rocket, no question,
Yeah.
right, Diamond?
Yeah.
There's more space exploration coming about, so maybe you can go on that rocket really soon, right?
Hoping, yeah.
Hopefully so. Brock.
For me, it was somewhat similar to that, but he would say something that stuck with me like insanely. He would always say, live knowing, live knowing, live knowing, and he said that he didn't know that his life was going to go the way, but he knew that if he planted the seed with his shows, with the Madea plays, with everything, that if you just planted that seed, everything else would come. And he knew he was going to live the life that he's living now. You know, he knew all these things. So I think the biggest thing is just envision where you want to go, know what you're going to do, don't doubt it, don't have fear from it. But if you live knowing, it will happen. And I think that thing has stuck with me more than anything.
And it has, because he did plant some seeds, and we'll talk about that in just a little bit. But there are seeds that have been planted that have taken you to a different height. We'll get to that in a moment. On the film, what was the greatest moment for you, or the most fun, or where were you the most scared in the film personally?
I don't think I was ever really like scared, but the most fun was probably just doing the scenes with Madea and the improv, because the vast majority of the script was improvised,
Right.
And just like going back and forth with her, which it was really fun.
Now, is this your first experience into improvisation?
I want to say like on a big scale, yes.
Right.
I feel like as a kid, there are a lot of things you have to improvise anyways.
Right.
And I was in a situation like in the film where I was playing a person not necessarily similar to myself, but just like young. So we have to improvise a lot, especially with parents. So that's where I took a lot of like the inspiration for that character from.
Now, tell everyone a little bit about your characters, so that if they haven't seen the film and they can get the DVD
Shame
or
on you.
download it, tell them a little bit about your character.
I play Tyler Perry's daughter in the film. I want to go to a frat party, and I want to go with a whole bunch of my friends, and my dad leaves and calls Madea and her friends to come and watch us, and I'm not okay with it, so I think about ways to scare them and, you know, make life hard for them at the time so I can escape and go to the party. And I'm like a brat who wants to do what she wants to do, but she learns her lesson in the end.
Did you learn anything from the film Home Alone?
That's such
To
a
bring
random question.
I know, to bring to this film.
No,
I mean,
but
because
I
there
wish
were
I
some
could have like built some
tactics,
booby
right?
traps or something.
Yeah,
like,
wouldn't that have been fun?
that would've been cool.
Well, maybe for the sequel, right? With Tyler, you never know. And Brock, a little bit about your character in the film.
So I play Horse, and he's one of the frat guys that we're trying to get Diamond, everyone else, to come with us to go to our frat party.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not knowing the other circumstances that are unveiled in the movie. You know, but it's just our goal to have fun, throw the best frat party we possibly can, and just enjoy ourselves. And then when Madea gets in the way, you know, it gets a little interesting.
Yeah.
So that's more of my character. Yeah.
And we need to remind everybody, you can get the DVD, Boo Madea, starting January 31st, right? You can
31st, yep.
buy the DVD, the Blu-ray, or download it. But we got to catch up real quick. Brock, what's going on in your life these days? We know that seed was planted through Tyler Perry, and you're not too far from home on your new project. So tell us a little bit about what's going on in your life.
So I guess I did something right with Tyler. He saw something he liked, because that's when I got the call for the audition for Too Close to Home, his new show on TLC, and that has been the ultimate blessing in my life, to truly dive in even more so, to be a lead character in a show, and such an amazing show at that. Absolutely changed my life. Yeah, that seed was planted, and it is growing.
And your character is a caregiver, basically, for your father, who's ailing, which is quite remarkable to bring that level into a show that's prime time.
Yeah, so my character, he is basically the person that does take care of everyone. He's always looking out, always trying to protect, but he's one of those guys that if you try and step on his toes, you better watch out, because he's the nice guy in the world until you mess with somebody that he loves, you know? And with my dad on the show, he's got dementia, and it is my life's duty. Like, obviously, you could see that Brody could do so many things with his life. You know, he was about to be a vet, going to do all these things, but he gave up everything to take care of the farm, take care of his father. And that's something that hits close to home with me, is that I am that guy that I always take care of my family first.
Right.
I always put myself out there to help somebody, and especially people that I care about and that I love. So it's an honor and a blessing to play that character.
And they can look and find on TLC Too Close to Home on?
So
What night?
It's on Wednesdays at 10/9 Central. Yeah, Too Close to Home, TLC.
And we're hoping to see a season 3 renewal for this, Tyler.
We're praying.
And there you go. Diamond, what's going on in your life these days?
I am a musician before anything else. Acting was something that I thought was like super fun, and it's been so kind to me. But I'm working on a lot of music this year and making that a priority. And I have some animated shows coming out, and just staying busy, getting old.
Wonderful. You know what? Well, we're going to see you Don't you think, Brock, we're going to see her on the road to Grammy, I think, don't you? Winning. So you're on the road to Grammy.
Thank
2017 is going to be your
I
year of
accept
music.
and
We
receive.
need a lot of music in year 2017.
Yeah, we
Let's
do.
lighten the spirit up there. Where can we follow you in the social media network?
Everything is just Diamond White on
There
everything.
you go. And Brock, where can we find you?
Mine's also Diamond White. No, I'm just kidding. It's just Brock O'Hearn.
There you go, folks. And to learn more about Boo Madea, you can go to MadeaMovies.com. Don't forget, January 31st, it comes out on DVD, Blu-ray, or you can download it. Guys, we got to hear your best boo to encourage them to get and watch Boo Madea. So, Brock. Boo! Whoa! He got me. That was quick.
Whoa! I can't even talk.
Yeah, you can.
My boo is gonna be so pathetic.
We'll go for it.
Boo.
Boo! 3, 2, 1. We'll do it together.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Boo!
Boo! Get Boo Madea on the link below at MadeaMovies.com. Don't forget, Blu-ray, DVD, download January 31st. It's going to be a great Halloween for 2017. You can start by downloading now. This is BJ Korros with
Brock O'Hearn.
And Diamond White.
And this is The Hollywood Moment. Thanks again. I'm sorry. Good job. You did. Did he not scare you?